It takes guts to have a healthy metabolism. And if your guts aren't working well, your metabolism might not be either. My name is Brian. I've been in the health and wellness world for close to 20 years, and I've been coaching pro-metabolic health and nutrition for nearly 10. Today, we're going to talk about your vagus nerve. So first off, what is your vagus nerve? Your vagus nerve is a cranial nerve number 10. It runs from your brainstem all the way down around your heart, your lungs, your stomach, your organs, all the way down almost to the pelvic floor. And with that being said, there's a lot of things that it interacts with. There's a lot of structures that your vagus nerve is going to control, that your vagus nerve is going to get feedback from and send that information up to the brain. And if the vagus nerve is not doing its job well in controlling those organs appropriately, you may end up with things like constipation. You may end up with things like diarrhea. You may even end up with things like poor appetite control. So if you're having a hard time feeling full after a meal, or if you're having a hard time actually getting your appetite to kick in, your vagus nerve is an easy target to go after in improving your connectivity to what's happening inside of you. One of the best ways that you can stimulate your vagus nerve, and there are many, but one of my favorite ways, and this is from a technique I learned in visceral manipulation, a bodywork technique where I would actually work on somebody's abdomen. They'd be laying on my table and I'm just going to knead their stomach like cookie dough. But basically what you're going to do is in that process, you're going to stimulate movement of those organs, which in turn stimulates activation of the vagus nerve. So one thing that you can do if you don't have somebody that can work on you, you can actually use a massage gun. So there's nothing fancy about this massage gun, generic one off of Amazon. It's red because I love red. Turn it on, and then what you're just going to do is you're going to work around your abdomen. Okay? Now there are some key things landmark-wise to think about, but basically you have a lot of real estate in here that you can work on. So here's where you're going to start. Find your belly button. Okay? So if you find your belly button, then find the top of your pelvis on the right side. If you draw a straight line between those two, and then find the halfway point between your pelvis and your belly button on the right side, that's going to be approximately what's called your ileocecal valve. As you work in there, you're going to start in that spot and basically make a giant horseshoe towards the same spot on the other side. So as you work from the right all the way up to below the rib cage and then all the way back down, you're going to follow a huge amount of visceral real estate. And when that happens, you're going to wake up a great deal of your vagus nerve. So what you can do is you can try that anytime you're constipated, anytime that you have any sort of bowel irregularity. You might also try that if you're getting ready to eat a meal, because improving vagus nerve activity before a meal can actually improve your digestive function. If you're struggling with any sort of gut problems and you're doing all the right foods, you're doing the right carrot salad, you're doing the right fiber types, you're getting adequate blood sugar up, things might be missing in a sensory realm to complement the nutritional realm. Not everything is a nutritional problem, and not everything's a neurological problem. But when you have both ends of that spectrum to play with, the odds of you finding the tool that you need go up significantly. Give this a try. Let me know in the comments below if this helps you. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and send this to anybody you know who is struggling with digestive issues. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.